All Fallout games ranked in 60 seconds or less. Fallout 1. You have to respect the first game that did a lot of heavy lifting to build the world of Fallout we know and love today. It introduced vaults, raiders, ghouls, super mutant, the Brotherhood of Steel, the Master, and more. The content mechanic adds a sense of urgency and importance to what you're doing, and I like it. Fallout 2. Similar to 1, but takes everything 1 introduced and expanded on it. Has amazing dialogue, the companion system is way better here, all the main cities and the trade route feel interconnected, and it felt like your choices absolutely mattered. One of the most memorable games in the franchise. Fallout Tactics. Tried to spin on the Fallout formula where you control multiple party members, and I wasn't too fond of it. By the end, the combat grew on me, but the story and the nonsense they did with the lore was really bad. Brotherhood of Steel. Tried something completely different, and it was just boring. The game has almost nothing to do with the Brotherhood of Steel, but it respects the established lore a little more than Tactics. Not the worst game ever, but definitely the worst Fallout game. Fallout 3. I have to respect what Fallout 3 did and did the ambitious jump to 3D. They struck gold with this new formula. The Capital Wasteland was an interesting setting, but there's a lot of dead space around the map. A ton of stuff is just confined to the bottom right side of the map. Oh, and the ending stuff. Fallout New Vegas. Hands down the best Fallout game because it expands on nearly everything except the crafting system. And it feels like a true successor to Fallout 2, reintroducing things like the NCR and a town full of super mutants. Shout out to Marcus. Balancing the factions and picking who you're ultimately going to side with. And the endings went back to the original game formula, making you feel like your choices and actions impacted the world. Fallout 4. The gunplay is the best of the series. The RPG element being watered down is terrible. The settlement system felt half-baked and served no grand purpose in the story. They had so much to work with, but decided to add a robot arc instead of fleshing out the world they already had established. But once again, went with the super lame endings, similar to Fallout 3 where nothing really changed. Fallout 76. It's gotten a bit better over the years, like with the addition of NPCs, but it doesn't work for the Fallout